From the construction department here at SAIT. We're in the Aldred building, and I'm here to talk to you about my Cadmus project.
This is about air admittance valves. This animation is a typical water meter room with backflow protection.
The following video will primarily explain the use of the flushometer tables. It is also worthy to note that you are required to use this system if the pipe size exceeds 2.5 inches.
Water filter to the ice machine and service sink, total 7 fixture units. The tank cold and hot line feeds 41. The upcoming animation will illustrate Appendix 2421, which details indirect connections, or A24643, protection against backflow due to surcharge.
I like to call this article 25315 from
The National Plumbing Code of Canada 2020 does not declare combined sewers illegal. This animation will describe the piping for a food receptacle in a commercial kitchen. We will start with 22321, which tells us that this video will offer 3 methods of island venting.
It's said that if you send 2 plumbers to roughen a house, each will do it uniquely with their...
The purpose of this video is basically to help further explain these new 2020 code clauses through a model that was created with. We will now go over some details for the commercial kitchen. This consists.
Article 2521F means that when using a wet vent system,
Let's check out the simplified method, which is basically the residential method. This is a small commercial and residential development. It is classified. We will now go over some details for the commercial kitchen. This consists of ovens. The appendix article A2463 of the Canadian Plumbing Code, it talks about Welcome to this storm sizing supplement. Open up your codebook to tables 24109 and 24111. A2421, 4, and 5 specifically address the issue of SAIT'S pressure zone.
So it's a 5-story building. So once it says 5 stories, what comes in mind plumbing-wise?
Check it out and see if you can answer these questions on vent stacks, yoke vents, and offset relief vents. It's best to stop and play this animation. This 14-story building will include a horizontal wet vented offset near the top of the building. The wet vented stack is handling 14 kitchen sinks and 1 bar sink worth 21 fixture units. To wet vent or to circuit vent. Okay, check this out. We are now going to establish the pros and cons of circuit venting as opposed to wet venting. In this animation, we
will now go over Article 2521 subsections C and H.
Number 189. The food display sink faucet has a 1-inch hot and 3/4-inch cold branches feeding it. Each hot and cold supply lines are 1/2 inch.
Notice that the 2 showers were 2-headed showers that were 3 fixture units each. You can find that on table 2493. Now next, where do you think
Article 2521E indicates that trap arms and fixture drains connected to the wet vent must not exceed
There are 11 articles on circuit venting in 2531. We will illustrate most of them in this animation. Circuit venting in plumbing systems is a technique that allows for the venting of multiple fixtures while reducing the number of necessary vent pipes.
Cette animation montre une salle des compteurs d'eau avec protection contre les retours d'eau. Il y a un RP pour les sprinklers et un DCVA pour l'eau potable. Le disconnecteur à pression réduite offre
del agua potable. El desconector por principio de presión reducida ofrece la máxima protección contra el sifón.
减压原理的倒流防止器可提供最大程度的保护，防止倒虹吸和倒压。其功能如同一个改良。
El desconector por principio de presión reducida ofrece la máxima protección contra el sifonaje y la contrapresión, funcionando como una válvula de doble retención modificada.
Типом зниженого тиску забезпечує максимальний захист від зворотного сифонажу та протитиску, функціонуючи як модифікований подвійний
कम दबाव सिद्धांत बैकफ्लो प्रिवेंटर एक संशोधित चेक वाल्व है जिसमें 2 चेक के बीच एक वायुमंडलीय पोर्ट होता है जो